understand the postseason is just around the corner now. How hard is it to stay focused when you know the season is coming to an end?
Well, it's certainly hard for those teams that have locked in their spots. It's very easy to lose focus here in the home stretch. But for those still fighting for a spot, finishing well in the regular season has got to be the priority right now.
And here's Memphis's starting group. Zach Edey out there with Santi Aldama. Then there's Ja Morant. Then there's Jalen Wells. And it's Coward in at the shooting guard.
Oh, that's one fluid motion. Curry's shot is a thing of beauty.
Pass to Coward. Now here's Aldama. Outside Morant. Driving to the basket. And then Morant with the dunk.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Stan, he's one of the most exciting players in the league right now. What makes Ja Morant so special?
Well, look, B.A., his explosiveness. Sometimes he makes you nervous with how much he throws his body around. But what I love about Ja is that it shows he has no off switch. He plays with intensity.
Now here's Morant, hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. For three, rebounded by Green.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
And Green loves flexing on the defense, welcomes the contact, and overpowers it.
And the dunk by Edey.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Moody passes to Curry. Another three for Golden State.
I love the execution we are seeing thus far. 4 shots and 4 makes.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Picked by Aldama. And here's Morant outside. The Warriors pull it in. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, Brian. Jimmy Butler quite the pairing with Steph Curry, and Steph said he's like the exact opposite player of me. He's dominating the paint, I'm dominating the perimeter. Butler said, I don't think I could be a better complement to him, and vice versa. They're not leaving him ever. I'm playing in so much space. Brian?
A great fit. Thank you, Allie. Now here's Wells. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. And then Morant with the dunk.
Yeah, there have been very few players at 6'2" who've played above the rim like Morant.
And it's a completely new group here for the Warriors. And since the break, here are the NBA's best free throw shooting teams. The Warriors, 4th.
Ever since the break, they've been shooting with great confidence from the line, and their numbers reflect that.
Melton misses. Grizzlies trail by 6. The crossover. Back to Jackson. Good, and the setup by Morant. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt. Let's hope he's okay.
And you guys know that this is something every player worries about, no matter your age or your ability.
Yeah, teams do everything they can to protect against it, but at this point, all you can do is hope he's not gone for too long.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for Porzingis. Pass to Edey. Jerome outside. To the inside. Outside for Morant. Offensive rebound. Aldama outside. Fires the three. Sends it home from three-point land.
Wow, you don't see that kind of quickness from Aldama all that often.
Here's Potemski. And the Warriors miss again. The Grizzlies have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Morant. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Jackson. Beyond the arc. The shot no good. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. We'll be right back with you shortly. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
Brandon Pajemski out there with DeAnthony Melton. Then there's Al Horford. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Peyton in at the 3. That's the Warriors 5.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Pajemski into the lane. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Pajemski's gotten his first basket of the night.
Well, really, he's a point forward. You can run your offense through Jimmy Butler.
You talk about a high-variance team. The Grizzlies keep you guessing, Coach.
Yeah, they do. They're young, brash, a ton of talent, and at times they've seemed poised to take over the West, but it hasn't happened yet. That's nice awareness from Butler. Didn't focus too much on the scoring, kicking it out instead.
And the Warriors make some changes. Post comes in for Horford, and it's Curry in for Peyton. Memphis making a switch here. Here's Coward. He's scoreless. Morant with it. Nifty move. It's Morant capitalizing inside.
Well, Morant has all the moves to find a way to score in there.
Melton outside. Outside for Butler. There's the 3. Boom! 3 for Jimmy.
Not necessarily a staple of Butler's game, but they're reminding the defense he can drain it from deep.
Here's Morant. And the Grizzlies get another bucket right there.
That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
Butler on the bounce. The kick out. Curry. Back to Butler. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Golden State.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
No doubt, Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special, Grant.
Well, B.A., he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. And this is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Edey's checked in for Prosper, and Santi Aldama subbed in for Jackson. And here's Curry for 3. Doesn't drop. He's 4 for 5. Grizzlies trail by 4. Aldama outside. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it. All right, a chance now to take a look at the steals over the last few months for him.
I get the feeling he hasn't been paying as much attention defensively as he should be. His steal numbers have dipped in the past few months. He needs to get back some of that intensity on defense.
And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Horford, he's checked in for Post. Green comes in for Butler. Santos is checked in for Melton. And Moody is subbed in for Pajemski.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Pass to Coward. From deep. Wells, that's good. Wells has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And the three-pointer goes. And the Warriors lead by 7.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And the ball out of play. The Grizzlies will have it. Grizzlies trail by 7. Pass to Morant. And here's Aldama. The 3. Morant, no good. He gets it up. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
Continuing their momentum going into the break. He tacks on 3 more.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors ending the quarter up 10. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
Thank you. Well, Coach Kerr, what did you like about the way your guys have started this game off?
Well, I like the way we defended without fouling so we could get our flow. And guys just came in and made some big ones, and our offense got going.
The defense was disciplined. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about the upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you for the report. And let's go courtside. There's some news on Kristaps Porzingis. Allie, what are they saying?
Thanks, guys. I just talked with the Warriors' head athletic trainer. They told me it's a collapsed lung, a serious situation, and we're all hoping that he's okay. And unfortunately, all signs point to a lengthy recovery time for him. Guys, it'll be a while before he's back on the floor.
All right, Allie, thank you. Well, good to know about his status. And regardless of how serious an injury it is, nobody wants to let their team down.
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. Even with the advancements in strength training, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
Checking out the group for Tomas Isolo to start the second half. Santi Aldama out there with Jalen Wells. Then there's Ja Morant. Then there's Zach Edey. And it's Coward in at the 2. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. In an era of title or bust thinking, it's noteworthy that the grit and grind Grizzlies of the 2010s are properly celebrated. While they never made it past the Western Conference Finals, their physical style, built around Zach Randolph, Marc Gasol, Tony Allen, and Mike Conley, built a lasting legacy in Memphis. Guys?
Thank you, Allie. Now here's Morant. Oh, an impossible move! Ja Morant!
Well, this is what the fans want to see. Morant showing off all of his superb athleticism.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. Just an electrifying style on the court for Ja Morant. And Grant, he's not shy when it comes to confrontation.
Oh yeah, no, he's not ducking any smoke. But part of his maturation is choosing his battles, including trying to preserve his body from those fearless forays to the rim.
Ooh, Ja, so quick down the lane. Wow.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And here's Curry for 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Puts up a deep 3. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
It's Wells on the wing. Aldama outside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, at nearly 7 feet, throwing it down is probably almost effortless for Aldama.
Outside Curry. Another 3 for Golden State.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And so Tomas Isolo calls a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
Well, I think about throwing something new at it. Maybe bring another defender, force the ball out of his hands.
And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Horford, he's checked in for Draymond Green. Payton comes in for Jimmy Butler. Melton, he's checked in for Santos. And Podziemski subbed in for Moody. Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Jerome comes in for Ja Morant. 2 points. That one goes. Podziemski's gotten his second bucket on the night.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. The three. Memphis with a rebound. Edey's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Wells. Pass to Edey. Payton with a steal. Horford outside. Here's Melton. And there's another one for the Warriors.
Well, he's a good passer at his position. The veteran Horford is all about doing what's best for the team.
Here's Podziemski. And he makes it on the layup. Podziemski's got 6 points.
And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
Yeah, they have made the most of their transition chances.
Stephen Curry getting it done for the Golden State Warriors. Clicking from deep. 4 threes made in the quarter. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got DeAnthony Melton. Charles Bassey is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Brandon Podziemski. That's the Warriors 5.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
To the left wing. Back to Podziemski. Outside Butler. Takes a 3. Golden State with a rebound. Melton outside. Here's the 3. Memphis with a rebound. Bassey, the pass to Butler. The 3-ball. Fires hitting the triple. And the Warriors lead by 18.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Moran against Melton. Spins. Releases from 15. Nope.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better look. That's one he's got to knock down.
He launches. Oh, it doesn't go. And here's Jerome. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Moran lets it fly. Can't hit it. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Both teams will make substitutions. The Warriors lead by 18. Stephen Curry. Oh, the long ball, no good. The Grizzlies have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Cash it in!
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
From deep. And again for 3. Woo, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
The BA, he's on fire.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Curry against Moran. Here's Wells. From downtown.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Butler's shot is good.
It really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Edey up top. Over Green. No good off the glass. The Warriors lead by 19.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Warriors.
You love how they push the ball at every opportunity.
Yeah, they really dictated the pace, and it really paid off.
And give them credit for what'll be their 38th win of the year.
They had their number all year long. That 4-0 record says it all. They had the advantage in every crucial area.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Stephen Curry.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
And some changes here for the Warriors.
Warriors foul. Will Richard. First personal foul. First team foul.
"51 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And here's Morant outside. The three is in.
3 points.
They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
And here are the Grizzlies. For three, it's money from deep.
Aldama. 3.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. From downtown, Edie rips down the board. Beyond the arc. Oh, no good. Let's loose for three. And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Draymond, you were stacking the assists. How much do you take it on yourself to be a playmaker for this team?
I play with a lot of great players. I just try to find them in the spots that they like the ball. Guys really shooting the ball well. I've been a playmaker on this team for some years now. That's my job, so just try to get them the ball in spots on the floor that they like.
You always bring it on both ends. Thanks, Draymond.